Good morning, buenos dias. Thank you for being here today and spending this hour with me. So today what I wanted to share with all of you is about mindset. We're going to learn a few techniques and ideas to empower your mind. And one more. So this is part that I use when I do coaching. And of course, mindset is always the key for success. So a question for you. What is the secret that Albert Einstein, Benjamin Franklin, Richard Branson, Oprah, my boyfriend Rafa, and Barbara and Grant have in common that make them successful, inspirational leaders, and wealthy people?
Positive mindset.
Scott. So, what do they have in common? Let's read this quote first. Can somebody read it from over there? The first one, who would like to read it?
Everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid.
Barbara.
The biggest challenge in business is not the competition, is what goes inside your own head.
Oprah.
Right now are one choice away from a new beginning. One that leads you toward becoming the fullest human being you can be.
You read your boyfriend.
I play each point like my life depends on it. So, again, what they have in common?
That's right.
So, their mindset. So, what is mindset? If we define mindset, it's the way that we think, the way that we communicate, the way that we approach our life, and the way that we have our brain being programmed, wired, and set. So, today you will learn where in your real estate career you are your worst enemy, where you're struggling the most. We're also talking with mindset. Then we're going to learn why mindset matters for our success. And then we're going to learn how to climb a ladder of possibilities. So that's the money for the morning. So I have shared in, I know you know this one. So if let's say, I invited to in Washington, D.C. I had never been in Washington, D.C. I'm invited to this event, and I go there, and when I get there, my luggage didn't get to the airport. So I'm like, oh my God, I have this meeting in 3 hours. I need to shop for clothes. I go to a mall, never been in that city, never been in that mall, and I get there, I'm so lost, and what would be the most logical thing for me to do?
Look for the map.
Okay, I go to that place where they say,
You're here.
You are here. Okay, so when I get there and you are here, okay, now I know I want to go to the store. I have to go to the right. It's at the end in the corner. Okay, now I know where I'm going. So if I know where I am, I can make steps to go where I want to go. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to find in our map of real estate where we are standing today. Now, this is not from a place of judgment. It's not a place of, oh my God, I'm a disaster, nothing. It's just from a place of awareness. The same I'm here. Okay? So the first thing we're going to use is the wheel. This one. And I divided in different slides, different parts of the real estate business that I consider would be good to talk about them today. And what I want you to do is to score how you feel again today, not tomorrow, not how it was, 6 months ago. In a scale 1 to 10, 1 towards the lower number. If in that particular area you don't feel satisfied, you feel that is your weakness, that's where you have a more struggle conversation, okay, that you try to avoid because that's not my strength. Oh, I don't know, I don't want to deal with that. And that is the area where you are your worst enemy. Closer to the higher number, closer to 10, is where you feel, oh, that didn't fix. Where you feel satisfied, it's not your weak area, you feel confident, easy breezy, you own it. Okay? And here you have a conversation that is more positive and empowering. So, if we crowd on the wheel, what you're going to do in a scale you have from 1 to 10, you're going to make a little mark, either with an X, with a little dot, whatever you prefer, on how you score yourself in that area. We're going to start with the first one, customers and clients. Customers and clients, you're going to score, how's your conversation, how's your internal conversation when it's time to talk to a client, when it's time to find it, when it's time to work on your database, when it's time to find your niche. So if you feel that in that area you are not too comfortable, if that's where you struggle, you might score in the lowest number. If you feel that this is easy breezy for me, I'm a lead creator machine, then you're going to go to the top. How you follow up with your clients. If you keep communication with your clients, if you have defined in which area you want to work, so go ahead and make a little note. So it should look like this. Okay, you're going to start making little dots, depending on what you are giving yourself the score. Again, if you feel that this area is the one that you own it, that is strong for you, higher number. If it's a weaker area, you're going to choose towards the 1, 2, 3 numbers. Got it? Okay. The next one, your communication skills. In this area is how is your communication with the people in your transaction, not only with your customer, but everybody else. Are you a good listener? Are you able to speak different ways depending on the client? Because not all the clients are not the same. So we need to find communication skill that will be for the clients listening. Are you a good listener? Because communication goes both ways, what I say and what I hear. So if you feel that in your communication skill you are lacking, you want to score a little bit lower. If you feel that that's your strength and you have the ability to have efficient communication, you're going to go to the highest number. Got it? Are you scoring? The next one. Technology. So, working your CRM, working on your Facebook, social media, computer. If technology is something that paralyzes you. Oh, let's do a YouTube video. What is a YouTube? I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't know anything about computer. I need to call my niece, 5-year-old niece, to help me. Okay? Where's Scott?
Better learn.
Okay, where's Scott? So, if the technology part of the business, one that you have an internal vocabulary that is not empowering you, you want to score lower numbers. If it's something that, like, come on, I know everything about technology, computer, how to connect my phone with my laptop, with my iPad, and with my brain, then higher number. If it's something that challenges you, well, yeah, you need to connect it to our brain. The next one, if I'm going too fast, let me know, please. Your ability to network is being around people a challenge for you. Or you can be in any situation, network, events, at the gym, at your kids' soccer game, and be able to talk to people and network. If you are in an event, are you the one that's saying against the wall, or you're able to talk to everybody and share information, to share your business card and say what you're up to? How can you help them? Or you're not a people person. I prefer to be in my home and find people through, I don't know, through where, but to find people and communicate with people. So your ability to network. How's your internal vocabulary here? How's your internal conversation in this area? The bottom one, time management. I don't have enough time. I need more time. I need 30 days, 30 hours a day. I don't know how to handle all what I need to do. I never have time for anything. Is time a struggle for you? If that's the case, you might want to choose a number that represents in the lower 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are, somebody that can handle time, that can manage time and efficient with time, and time is abundant, then you might want to score to the highest number. Got it? Money conversation. How's my money conversation? When I talked about money, it's coming from scarcity, or it's coming from abundance? It's coming from lacking? It's coming from the universe got my back? Okay? Is everybody's making more money? That conversation creates some fear, some struggle inside of you? Or is a conversation that you feel okay, it doesn't create any negative emotions in you? Again, towards negative is 0, positive more towards the highest number. Then family. How's the family conversation for you? Is your family supporting you? Is a struggle? Is your family empowering you in your career as a realtor? Or is a struggle of playing the role, especially for the woman, the mother, the wife, keeping the house and being a successful real estate agent? So is family a conversation that is for you disempowering, create anxiety, it creates fear, or is a conversation that creates possibilities? And the last one, our internal vocabulary. My conversation with myself. How's that inner voice? Is that inner voice want to tell me yes? Or is a voice that say no? And we all have that voice. If you're thinking, which voice? Only Valentina has that voice. I don't have any voice. That's the voice that I'm talking about. Okay, so how's your internal vocabulary? Are you your biggest cheerleader, superhero, or you are your biggest obstacle? Again, we're talking about real estate. Okay, if we want, we can have another wheel for all the hair.
It's a wheel for everything.
It's a wheel for everything. And then usually again, from each line, I can make a wheel. So when we chop it in pieces, it becomes easier and easier to identify where I sabotage myself. Okay, so everybody got it? So you made your little dots, something like this. And then I want you to connect them. So go ahead and connect all your dots. Bien. Connect your dots. Again, this is from a place of awareness. If I know where I am today, I'm going to be able to make the steps to get where I want to go. Smart, efficient steps. Okay, so it might look something like this. Now, why is it important to know about my wheel and how the wheel is today? Because this is the best example I can give, and I have fun. We all know how to ride a bicycle, yes? Now, let's imagine that today is a beautiful day, and I say, oh, let's go for a bicycle ride. We pull our bicycle from the garage, or maybe you say, oh, I don't have a bicycle, here's a bike, and we go riding. But our wheel doesn't have, the tire doesn't have enough air. Some people, their spokes are bent or are missing a spoke, or maybe the brakes are rubbing the tire. And then we go for our ride, we go for like 30 minutes, and since the wheel is not balanced, it's going to take a lot from us to pedal, and it's going to be a struggle. Yes, we're going to get to wherever we're going to go, but then if I invite you the next day, hey, let's go again for a bicycle ride, you're going to start, no, Valentina, I can't, my daughter is sick, or my dog put the carpet, or I'm too busy, or whatever it is. And we start making excuses because it was so much effort the day before, it was a struggle the day before, I didn't enjoy the day before, that I don't want to go. If, on the other hand, our wheel is balanced and we have the perfect tire pressure and all the spokes are aligned and the brakes are not rubbing and it's the right bike for me, the right size, then, no, Valentina, let's go for an hour. 30 minutes was so easy. Let's go for an hour. Let's go forward. So it's the same here. If our wheel is not balanced, we are going to ride. We're going to get there, but it's going to be a struggle. And we are not going to enjoy it. And in that no enjoyment is when we lose our power and our energy and our desires. So I want you to choose right now one area where you put lower score, that is the one that is the hardest for you, okay? That when you sit on your wheel, let's say if it's time management, no, let me not choose this one, let me choose this one. Because it's so hard for you that you already want to change that one. Okay? So I want you to choose one area that is the one that you feel is your weakness, your Achilles tendon, is the one that doesn't let you sleep, is the one that where you have that conversation, inner conversation, paralyze you the most. And just keep that in mind. So we have to. Okay. So we have two types of mindset. We have a growth mindset and the fixed mindset. The growth mindset believes that we have the possibility of learning or expanding, and that's going to be with time and experience. It also develops a strength. It focuses on possibilities. It finds solutions. A growth mindset is the one that says, plan A didn't work, I have B, I have C, I have D, I have D, E, and F, F, G, and H, whatever it is. It finds possibilities. And the fixed mindset believes that the qualities are inborn, fixed, and therefore cannot be changed, although cannot learn new tricks. The glass is half empty. Focus on the problem, doesn't see solution. It is what it is, and that's it. Okay? If plan A didn't work, I failed. So, why this is so important, especially in this career? Because plan A probably 99% of the time won't work. All right? Mm-hmm. And in this career, you think you're going to fit from A to B in a nice, smooth, straight line, and it's not. It's something like this. So if we are not developing a growth mindset, we are going to get stuck. We are going to have a smooth, enjoyable ride. We're just going to spend a lot of energy. And energy, for me, is happiness, my inner energy. So let's think, what can be the top 3 reasons we get stuck? Scott. That's one. Another one? So, what I found that are the 3 F.
If you, if
I didn't say a word.
if you,
I didn't say a word.
Fear is not F, it's fear, focus, and feeling. Okay? So yes, the 3 F.
Yeah.
So, fear. The fear-based thinking is what happens to our mind and brain when it's repeatedly exposed to experience or messages that trigger fear. What is that fear thinking? It's the one that we think about it so many times. We might have the experience that will prove that is right, that then we believe it. A fear thinking can be, I'm never going to be a successful real estate agent. Because maybe in our life we have failed in other areas. Maybe we have fear of success. A lot of women have fear of success because they are afraid that if they succeed, they might not be able to have the time for the family. They might not be able to be the mother they want to be. They might not be able to be the wife they want to be. So women have fear to succeed more than fear to fail. The men is the other way around. They have more fear to fail. So fear-based thinking, again, is when I constantly repeat that thought that I believe is true. So when something happens, I feel that fear and I'm paralyzed. If a deal don't go through, I feel that I'm a failure. I feel that fear, and that's it. It's going to be hard for me to go back the next day and go into a yes, go mode. The second F. The law of concentration states that whatever you dwell upon grows. The more you focus on limiting belief, the more limited your reality will be. Mm-hmm. Law of attraction. We all have heard that. Okay? So, let's say, I'm going to do it with them. So, I'm going to say this. Ready? Look at it. It's already pushing against me. I only say put your hands like this. I didn't say anything else. And the moment I push, he pushed back. That is the resistance. If I think about something, if I pay attention to something, I'm gonna get it back. Okay, and in the 3F, I mean by this, when I'm paying attention, when I'm thinking, when I give resistance to something, I'm gonna get it back. So if I'm thinking this deal is gonna be hard, these clients are hard, finding leads is hard, technology is hard, to manage my time is hard, I cannot manage my time, my family don't support me, the stories, that's gonna push me back and it's gonna give me more. It's gonna give me more, okay? So that's what I mean by the, staying focused.
It's like having a mirror. Whatever
Correct.
that's what you're going to see.
You get back. Now, what happened is that unfortunately, since we are kids, we learn the negative part. The first word that we learn is
No.
no. It's no, 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 no. Don't touch, don't exit, no, 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 no. So when we are 1, 2, 3 years old, that's a problem.
That's the problem.
All this time, and now I gave you the answer.
I hate 2-letter words.
Yeah. So I have shared, I don't know if you, in the other workshop that I have done, that by the age 7, we have about 25,000 hours of programming. So if my mentality, if my mind, if my mindset comes from a no possibility, from fear, from scarcity, or I cannot do it, we are in that mode all day long, day by day. So anything that happens that will support that no will expand and will grow. It will be that resistance that So what resists persists. And the last one, the last F, was feelings, emotions. So feelings are generally much more powerful sources of motivation than reasoning or rationality. They're often a key factor in decision making. Your emotion is going to dictate if something is important for you or not. Your emotion is going to dictate how you perceive things. Your emotion is going to dictate how you're going to react and how you're going to add to your thoughts and how you're going to create your reality. Without feelings and emotions, things have zero meaning. So, for that, we're going to do an exercise. What do I mean that things have zero meaning? Somebody one day say, we're going to call this reading glasses. All right, but this doesn't have any meaning. The meaning is what I'm going to put of what this represents to me and the vibration, the experience that this brings to me. And we all have different feelings and emotions because we have different programming, different belief, different monkey in our head, different background, different the way that our brain is wired. So I'm going to show you an image and you're going to, whatever you think first, then you're going to share with the group. Okay? Ready? Maybe not. Okay. Red. Rojo. Ready? The first thing you start.
FSU.
D.
My website's down.
No. Lips.
Roll.
Oh.
Coca-Cola.
What is the first thing?
Flag.
Lo primero que pensaste cuando viste el color. Yo el labio rojo.
Strength.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so red is red, but how come in this group everybody saw it in a different or create a different emotion in them? Okay, for some people means love, for other people means fear, for other people means power, for some people means blood. Huh?
It's not actually red though.
It was red in my computer. Rojo.
It's the monitor. Blame it on the computer. It's a tech problem. You're right. It's the tech problem.
Rojo. So I have shared with some of you that for my dad, coming from Russia to Venezuela, red represents
Communism.
communism, fear, anger, love. So when my father sees something red, it triggers in him all those emotions. but like this. So much that in the past, when they used to come to visit us, and my mom would call the rental car, when I rent a car, 2 doors, everything but red. Because it will create so much anxiety and fear and in him that we avoid red.
Oh, I'm glad you're not here today with my dress.
Wow.
No more red.
I talked to you after.
This exception.
Yeah, very exciting. So, but for other means love. In power by other might be forge, speed, car, fun. So the things have not meaning if our emotions and our feelings and how we perceive them, that we're going to put a meaning into them and how we're going to react to them. So those are the 3 F: fear, focus, and feelings. It's not now. Now imagine that I put a tape recorder in your head and I'm going to leave it there for a week. Okay?
That's dangerous.
And then we come back next Monday. I take the tape recorder from your
What are you,
head
the CIA now?
and we put play.
I don't want to be around for that.
Okay?
What
I don't
was
want to be around for that.
what was in your mind during that week?
Okay. Now,
I have to read this disclaimer before you hit that play button.
just a reminder, we have about 60 to 75,000 thoughts per day.
62, 70?
75.
Start counting.
I always say depending how many hours you sleep. If you sleep 5-6 hours, maybe you have like 80 to 90,000 thoughts per day.
And
Correct?
if you're on Chantix, it's about 100,000.
There you go. From those 100,000 thoughts, 95% or less are the same that you had yesterday. It's not like, oh my God, I'm going to have 100,000 thoughts today. No, they are the same I had yesterday. And from those ones that I had yesterday, about 90% are negative. Negative meaning limited, disempowering, no, I cannot do it, this is too hard,
That's when I'm sweating.
Okay? So, imagine we find little tools that we can shift just a little bit from maybe those, I don't know, let's go to 50,000, so go the low number. I can drop it to like 45,000 negative and maybe 5 positive. And then I keep working, and change it to 10. I change it to 15, to 20,000 positive thoughts a day. Positive meaning empower me, that drive me, bring me forward, that make me have a growth mindset, that made me find possibilities, that made me find solutions, okay, that made me be curious. So we have all type of thoughts. We have some thoughts that we have a part in our head, okay? We might have some thoughts like,
Looks like a sound bite.
yeah, we have some thoughts that are loving, other that are not, other that are confused, other that are big, small, some of them repeat, some of them comes and go. Yeah,
What's with the heart? The love
those
one?
are the loving ones.
There's only one?
Loving thoughts.
Well, because usually they're more negative.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So remember that I told you I was going to show you a little technique to empower your mindset and your internal vocabulary. Because the most important thing is how I can change my internal vocabulary from one that doesn't allow me possibility to one that I can start creating some momentum of what is possible for me. So that's the ladder. It's a powerful way to move up, advance, empower our inner dialogue. So, I don't know what is not going anymore with the computer.
There's that techie box.
Yeah, so here we are. Let's say that I have a thought that is not empowering, and I'm going to use my ladder exercise. And the first one, just a little steps too, nothing big. Now I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to say in your mind the following. I am an agent. in your mind.
She's not
In your mind.
What part in your
I
mind? You see,
have
you see, now you see,
He's a little
now you
dyslexic.
understand.
All right, let's try that again. Close
You're
your
the front of the
eyes
classroom.
and quietly in your mind say to yourself, I'm an agent. Now, again, quiet in your mind, I want you to say, I am committed, experienced, and caring real estate agent. Now open your mind. Any difference between the two?
Definitely.
What was it? Huh?
Yeah, I'm an agent. It's
She's
just so
but
empty. It's empty.
Doesn't say
It's
anything.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not an agent.
It says what you, it says what you do, not what you can offer.
Yeah, it's like I'm part of the 35,000,
Yeah.
and the other one,
I'm a number, the other one
Not
I'm a person.
even. It's not even defining me.
No.
So, many times we speak to ourselves just like the first one. I am blah, blah. Okay? And in that blah, blah, it might know you don't say with that intention, you might believe that you are more than that, but that vibration inside of you will create the result of disempowered, of limited, or fixed mindset, and putting yourself in a small box. Changing that one to the second one, or whatever in your vocabulary will resonate better with you. Internally, we're going to start shifting the energy and we'll start activating your brain to find that committed, experienced, and caring real estate agent. Okay, this one part of our brain is our filter. That I teach that in another program, a little more deeper. And when you learn to activate that part of your brain to find the second sentence, to find that committed, to be in a state of radar of I am committed, I am caring, I am disciplined, I am successful real estate agent, your brain will support you to find those answers. The same with the hand. Okay, if I say I'm an agent, I'm going to have the resistance back to me. I'm going to get that. But if I say empower words towards myself, I'm going to get that too. And that is from empowering your brain with questions. Questions create your reality, how you question yourself, how you create a question to communicate with others, the external communication and your internal communication. Another example with a ladder, we're going to go a little bit deeper. We're going to take a bigger ladder. All right? I need leads. I'm sure that many of us have that thought maybe once or twice a day. Now,
That's all I think about.
all I think about. So I need leads. With the word need, if I am not aware, the word need or the I have to create obligation. Okay? This vibration in those words that create the same obligation is not fun. So if I want to step in a ladder and shift that into possibility, then I can say maybe to have leads is important for me. So now it might not be an obligation, it's something that I find a value. So now it's going to shift how that thought is going to vibrate of me and how I'm going to react. I'm going to react to flow, or I'm going to react to resist. The third one, I am grateful that there are plenty of leads waiting to be found. So now this setting open up to change the I need leads to an action fulfilled with gratitude, desires, and possibilities. Again, at the bottom is the same, the leads. But now in the third one, it's going to shift how my brain is going to perceive. It's going to change how my brain is going to see that red color. It's going to be a red of power, fun, loving, or it's going to be a red for my dad, fear. Okay? So it's the same. Changing this is going to change how your body, how your mind is going to start, your feeling, your focus, your desire. It's going to be a fear that's going to propel you or it's going to paralyze you because there are two types of fear. Okay? There's one fear that will propel you. Another ladder, let's go a little bit deeper. I can't do this. Zero, no possibilities. That's it. Fixed mindset.
The ladder in the garage.
Then you're done.
You're done. Okay? Yeah.
Put it away.
Yeah. Which ladder?
All of them.
Yeah. The next step. It's new for me, and it's okay that I don't know how to do it yet. Now there's a small window of possibility.
Yet.
Okay? Yet. It's okay. So I have a possibility. The next one. I am capable of learning new things every day. Now I'm shifted to a growth mindset, looking for solutions. If A didn't work, I have B, C, and D. And the last one. I know I am smart and patient, and I have all that it takes to learn this, and I will. Now I'm declaring that this is possible. I'm declaring that, yes, I will. I'm declaring that I'm smart. So when I declare that, also my brain is going to activate for me to be smart, to find a way, and to learn this new thing. Whatever it takes, I know I will. But sometimes, just sometimes, we need a bigger ladder. Okay? Because that thought has been in my head for so many years that I really need a big ladder. So I am very lazy. Zero possibilities, fixed mindset. You know, I was born this way, this is it, this is who I am, you know, that's it. I'm a little bit lazy. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of the power, that negativity of that I am lazy. I usually get stuff done on time. Okay, now I can see solutions. That means that sometimes yes, sometimes no, but you know, still I have a possibility. I always get stuff done on time. Now I'm establishing that yes, I'm going to do it. And the last one, I now manage my time in creative way that support my commitment to success today and always. Tuning up even more by using statements that bring possibilities and activate your brain to new ways of thinking. That's a growth mindset. So the first one is a fixed mindset. I don't find a solution. This is it. And the last one, I create an internal vocabulary that will open up me to infinite possibilities that are there for all of us. So sometimes what I think, what I feel, what I believe, what I perceive, I might need a little step two. Sometimes I need to keep going with my ladder and going and going and going until I can start finding that the emotion that represents the first, I'm lazy, that's it. I'm going to feel something because that is going to produce an emotion. It's going to be very different than the last one. So that's what I want to create. I want to create the shift between the way that I feel in the first one, I cannot do this, this is hard, I need leads, into a possibilities by changing the way that I feel. So the last one, if I create a different feeling, a different emotion in me, then that fear is not going to be the one that paralyzes me, it's going to be a fear that propels me. And then my focus is going to be into possibilities and not into problems, into that's it. There's nothing else for me. So now I want you have this one, correct?
No.
No?
I already wrote them.
Send her to the corner with the hat on.
Based on
Do you need
the,
more so I can make copies?
do anybody need more?
Yes, please.
Here. Who else needs it? Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to now, remember, I want you to write the wheel, the part of the wheel that you choose at the beginning. Remember that I told you to please choose one? Yeah?
Hey, how are you?
So I ask you to choose, well, if you have to, what, two parts? Okay, you do one now, you do one later. Okay? No, we haven't.
Yadi, we have enough.
I think. Who else needs? Who needs?
Yadi. Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna put the part of the wheel that you choose, the one that's trouble you the most, the one that you don't want to think about, the one that you're gremlin, your little mouse in your head telling you, don't write that one, why for? Don't do that. That one. Got it? Yep.
No, it's between two.
Huh? You're gonna put first remember the wheel, the area that the worst one, the one like, oh my God. The one you want to skip. Sí.
A ver, Marita, un hueco, caramba, que aquí fue.
No importa. Then you have more.
Oh, so we put that on the top.
Yeah, they say there, area. It's a blank line there from the wheel exercise, right there.
Okay.
My name is Valentina.
Okay, Valentina.
Valentina, what Valentina do? Valentina do.
¿Qué pasa?
Valentina,
La que se ríe, por lo menos.
Ella se.
excuse me. How are you?
Got it?
Remember I told you that my sister laughs just like you?
Ah,
That's the one too. Yeah, they snore.
qué bueno. You got it?
You
All right.
see, you
Now,
don't feel lonely now.
no, I want you to put in the second line, what is that thought that when you are thinking about that part of the wheel, that area, what is the first thought that you have? And that's why you put the low score in that area. Because it's one thought that you repeat in your head only all the time. All right? So I want you to put what is that thought that it comes to your head. And that's why when you put a score in the wheel, you score a low number. Now let's play the ladder exercise. So you have 3 steps there. We're going to go up on the ladder. So write a sentence that can start giving a small possibility, a window of opportunity for that thought not to have the same disempowering power in you. So you're going to start shifting that into a possibility. Who would like to share so we can do it and everybody will understand? Maria. So what is the area?
Nobody knows. That baby there.
Me only.
Yeah, I know.
Maria.
Hello.
Maria.
Hello, Maria.
Okay, so which one is the area that you choose?
Time management.
Time management. And what is that?
I need more hours in my day.
Okay, I need more hours in my day.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what can be the one little step that will change? I need more hours in a day into a window possibility. A little step.
No.
Are you married?
That doesn't mean.
I've been called many things, not that.
I got positive results from the time that I focus.
Okay. Mhm. I get positive results. Now you're gonna do it with your own. Okay, so yeah, don't write one Valentina.
Exactly.
Okay, the pen of yours, you're gonna write a sentence that will give you a small possibility. That when you read it, now you don't feel too, oh my God, I don't have time. Or I don't have whatever you wrote. Okay? Or whatever that thought is. It's gonna have, you're gonna start shifting into something that can be possible. Got it? Now, the next step.
I guess it's okay if I'm not 100% like every time. No. What I'm trying to say is that it's okay if sometimes it's just that time that I'm focused, I'm more effective.
Okay.
That's what I want to say.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So go from there. Sometimes it's easier if I say, for example, I don't have enough time. If I go all the way, how it will look if I have so much time, I can give away time. I'm going to put in a bottle, I'm going to sell time because I have so much time. So, sometimes if I go here, now I can see little steps to get here. Okay, so now, if you are so focused in everything you do that you're efficient and time goes, because now you are reducing the time to do things because, oh my God, I'm on it.
Yeah, making my time more efficient.
There you go. Now, if you, let's put a little, in the last one, you're going to add some salsa Tabasco and salt. Okay, it's like having French fries. If we put some salt and ketchup, it smells much better. So we're going to add that. So, when we want to be focused, we want to be focused a year from now, in the mornings, when?
All day.
All day. So, all day, or every day, or all day, whatever works for your own vocabulary. I stay focused and I manage my time with excellence. Something like that. So now I'm creating a momentum that is every day. I'm creating a possibility that I'm managing my time. And then how I want to feel. I want to feel empowered, successful, in peace, calm, whatever it is for you. So that would be like the last one. So when my monkey said, oh my God, I need to do all of this, I don't have enough time, but when I look at the time it is, I haven't done anything, and it goes and it goes and it goes, boom, I shifted to, I manage my time in ways that I complete everything every day with excellence, and now I feel calm, peace, and whatever, productive, whatever it is for you. So that thought comes, and then shift it. I substitute by something else. That thought comes, and I change it. I'm not going to say that you're going to step in the ladder once, and that was going to be it. If that was the case, I won't be here, I will be so rich, because I will have found the formula to change everything with one little action, and I will be super rich, which I'm not. So, yes.
Yeah.
So,
You know that nowadays in elementary school, they're teaching the kids the power of the word yet.
yeah.
My granddaughter came home and she says, you know that I asked her, what did you learn today? She said, the power of yet. And I go, what are you talking about? So
Yeah.
she said, the teachers are telling us that we have to put yet when we cannot do something, when we don't know how to do something, just the word yet. And I said, and how did you feel? She says, now I know I can do everything
Yeah.
that way. So
Yeah.
they're teaching, that's good, because they're
That's the teaching.
learning
A
that.
growth mindset.
Exactly.
So, do you understand? Do everybody confused? You need help with yours. Okay? So, when that fixed mindset kicks in, when that thought kicks in, you have now a way to put something different, to put another thought in your brain. And the more you put this second thought, this possibility, the latter, this one start losing power, because you're taking it away, you're taking it away, you're taking it away. You're taking it away, but putting something new, more powerful, more aligned with what you want. Okay? Again, if I'm fighting with this thought all the time, if I'm fighting with this thought, it's going to be like the hands. It's going to be resisting and persisting. So it's having the thought, I have the thought, I don't have time, I'm lazy, I cannot do this, I have to do this, whatever. Okay, I have the thought, but I have now one that I'm giving more power, that I'm giving more power, that I'm giving more force, that I'm giving more attention. So that one can persist and the ones can disappear. All right? So, just to finish today, we talk about.
I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Great way to start off your Monday.
Yeah.
Very good.
Motivation is like showering. You need it daily.
Amen.
You can be motivated every day, and then you have that one day, every day, work on it. It's like working out. You got to work on it every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. So,
That's so true.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good one.
So I just yeah.
Everybody in? All right, we'll try it over here. No, you're gonna get. You know what? Sir, there you go. All right.
We're all in black today.
Yeah, I didn't feel like putting it. Yeah.
No,
I'll cut you off.
Espérate, que yo soy así, ¿verdad?
That's a one positive, work on it every day. She's amazing when it comes to mindset. But mindset is a practice.
Yeah.
You're just not born with it, right? I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna post it, then you guys can do, but I'm gonna post it later. All right, go on.
Okay. Okay, so conscious mind and our subconscious mind. So 10%, like the little tip there on the angle that we see, and the rest in our subconscious. So, what is in our conscious mind? Conscious mind involves also what we're doing, like right now here, reading the slide. Okay? That's what we're aware, what we're thinking about. So that's only a very small percentage. The other, the 90, is our subconscious, how we store our belief, our previous experience, your memories, your skills. Everything that you have seen, done, or thought is also there. It's also your guidance system. So if I don't shift my subconscious, if I don't shift my belief, if I don't shift my emotions and my experience, then I'm going to keep creating the same that I'm being creating. Because that is the hardware in a computer. So changing my beliefs, changing my thoughts, changing my habits, it will create a shift in your conscience and how you communicate. Communication, again, I'm not only talking external communication, like the one that I'm having right now. I'm talking the one that is more important, which is our internal communications. Those 100,000 thoughts per day. How's that communication? I'm adding what kind of memories, experience to my subconscious. Are the ones that are going to empower me? Are the ones that are going to be finding solutions? Or going to be the one that are disempowering? But of course, for that's a more longer program, not an hour. Your mind is the landlord of your thoughts. Pick your tenant very carefully. Mm-hmm. One negative tenant can ruin your entire building.
Can I evict them?
Yes.
Can I evict them?
Yes, you can.
You should.
It's a double win. Mm-hmm. So the bottom line, the mind is a tool, and like any other tool, it can be used for constructive purposes or for destructive purposes. You can allow your mind to be occupied by unwanted, undesirable, and destructive tenants, or you can choose desirable tenants like peace, gratitude, compassion, love, and joy. Mm-hmm. Your mind can become your best friend, your biggest supporter, and someone you can count on to be there and encourage you. The choice is yours. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So, yay! I'm feeling very generous and happy and beautiful today. You're into it, even though you were not here. And 3 people from here, and I'm going to give you a one-on-one phone call, unless we can meet here or something like that with me, and to see how can I support you more in what we did today, your mindset and your will, to help you to find different ladders and different ways to shift your mindset in anything. It can be related with real estate, or it can be in other areas in your life. So if you complete that, if you would like, then I will give you that one-on-one phone call time. So there it is. Complete this form and qualify for a complimentary life balance strategy session. And that is because I'm very grateful that today you show up, you are here with me, and you took the time, especially for those of you that only came for here. I really appreciate that. And that you are supporting me, and your feedback are also very important. If there's anything that today that triggers you, that you're like, oh wow, like, Scott, knowing that no was the reason of everything. Any comments, anything?
Thank you for taking the opportunity on Monday to start the week off, right? I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.